Good morning, all you early risers. It is Tuesday morning, the 12th of March, 2024. This is Morning Coffee with Cory, where we talk about UFC fights from last weekend and this upcoming weekend. I am not a morning person, let's just say that. But anyways, last weekend we had some really good fights. If you guys missed it, you guys missed a big one. UFC 299 happened. The card with O'Malley versus Chito Vera was a interesting one. Wasn't exactly the way I thought it was going to go, but O'Malley put it to him and pretty much dominated him for 5 rounds. And the co-main event was Dustin the Diamond Poirier versus Benoit Saint-Denis. That one was a barn burner, if I can say so. But yeah, from the whole main card, 5 fights was pretty interesting. I'm waiting for this damn coffee. Ugh. Waiting for this damn coffee to brew. I'm not good in the morning without my coffee head. Anyways, so this upcoming weekend, Saturday, March 16th, 2024, we got a heavyweight bout as the main event, and there is 6 main card fights on this card. Now that could change, but as of right now, there's 6 main card fights. We're going to start with the first one of the main card, which is Gerald Meerschaert versus Bryan Barberena. Meerschaert is 35-17, and Barberena is 18-11. This is at 185 pounds. Let's click on this here. Let's see. We got Meerschaert. In his last 5 bouts, he is with 3 losses and 2 wins. So he's coming off of 2 losses. His last loss was against that Andre Petrosky, 9-1. And Tuivasa, Brandon Barberena, his last fight was a loss against Mahmoud Muradov, which is 25-8, unanimous decision loss. And he is also 3 straight losses in a row. Also against Gunnar Nelson and Rafael dos Anjos. So this will be an interesting one. They got Meerschaert is a slight favorite at -190. Barberena is a +160 slight underdog. They're pretty similar in height. Meerschaert's 6'1", Barberena's 6 foot. Meerschaert has a significant reach at 77.5 inches to Barberena's 72 inches. And Meerschaert's fighting out of Killcliff FC, and Barberena's out of the MMA Lab and Gym O. So yeah, that should be an interesting one. I'm gonna go with Meerschaert taking that one. I look for that one to be inside the distance. I don't know why I feel that. I just feel like Meerschaert might be able to put Barberena away, but it'll be interesting for sure. All right, next up we have Panys Kianzad versus Macy Chiasson. I think it's French or something. But anyways, that's a 135-pound bout. And they have Panny as a slight underdog at +145. Macy is a -175 slight favorite. They are both with 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5. Panny is coming off a loss against Ketlin Vieira. And Irene Aldana beat Macy Chiasson in her last bout, too. They're both the same age. Macy is 3 inches taller. No, 4 inches taller, sorry. And she has a significant reach, 72 inches against Panny's 66 inches. Fighting out of Arte Suave for Panny and Fortis MMA. So this should be an interesting matchup. I think even though they have Panny as a slight underdog, I think that she can utilize her game and be able to take Macy down, piece her up a little bit, take her down, and do a little wrestling to win that one. I don't think she's going to finish her for some reason, but I could be wrong. Very possible. All right, the next main card fight is Christian Rodriguez versus Isaac Dogarian. That is a 145-pound match, and Christian Rodriguez, C-Rod, is 10-1, and he is 4-1 with 4 wins and 1 loss in his last 5 fights. His last win was against Cameron Simon, and Isaac Dogarian, the Midwest Choppa. He's won his last 5 fights, and his most recent win was against Francis Marshall by KO TKO ground and pound. So this should be a very interesting one. It's very close. They have Christian Rodriguez is plus 110 near even, and they got Isaac Dogarian minus 135 slight favorite. So, yeah, they're both the same height, same reach. Christian Rodriguez is fighting out of the Rufus Sport MMA Academy, and Isaac Dogarian is fighting out of Factory X Muay Thai. All right, I don't know. I don't have a prediction for this one. I think it'll be a close fight, tough fight, but I don't have a good idea on who's going to win that one. Next fight, Kennedy Njoku versus Ovin St. Preux. This is in a 205-pound bout. Kennedy Njoku Zekchu, I don't know how to say his last name. It's so weird. But anyways, he's 12-4, coming off a loss against Dustin Jacoby. And Ovin St. Preux, OSP, is 26-17, coming off a loss as well against Philip Lins, who actually was on the card last weekend at UFC 299, and he beat Ion Cutelaba. Oh, guess what? The coffee is ready. They're both pretty tall. Zechiku is 6'5", and OSP is 6'3". Zechiku has 3-inch reach advantage at 83 inches to Ovin St. Preux's 80 inches. Zechiku's fighting out of Fortis MMA, and OSP is fighting out of Knoxville Martial Arts Academy. They have Kennedy and Zechiku as the minus 500 heavy favorite. OSP is plus 380 moderate underdog. So I'm gonna go with their prediction is Kennedy and Zechiku is gonna take out OSP. I think he's gonna knock him out. He's got heavy hands. He's a young lion. OSP's 40, and he's almost 41, and Kennedy and Zechiku is only 31. So they're almost 10 years apart. I'm gonna give it to the young buck. All right, 2 more fights on that main card. We got next up Brian Battle versus Ange Lusa. Brian Battle is 10-2, and Angelusa is 10-3. So they have very similar records. In their last 5 fights, Brian Battle is 4-1, with his last 2 is wins against AJ Fletcher and Gabe Green. And Angelusa beat Reese McKee and AJ Fletcher. So they've both beat AJ Fletcher, so that's interesting. They have Brian Battle beat AJ Fletcher by rear naked choke submission, and Angelusa beat him by a unanimous decision. They have Pooh Bear, Brian Battle, as the slight favorite at -150. Slight underdog, +125 for Angelusa. Similar age, both 29. Brian Battle's a few inches taller at 6'1" to Angelusa's 5'10". He has a 3-inch reach advantage at 77 inches to Lusa's 74 inches. And Brian Battle's fighting out of Carolina Combat Sports and Fitness, and Angelusa's fighting out of Killcliff FC. I think Brian Battle's going to take this one. It's going to be a tough battle, and it could very well go the distance. So we'll see what happens there, but it'll be an interesting one. And that's the co-main event also at 170 pounds. So yeah, look for that one to be a tough battle for Brian Battle. Okay, finally, we're at the main event at the heavyweights, 265. It's Tuivasa, Bam Bam Tuivasa versus Marcin Tybura. Tuivasa is 15-6. Tybura's 24-8. Tuivasa's coming off of 3 straight losses. His most recent loss against Alexander Volkov. And Tybura is also coming off his last fight against Tom Aspinall as a TKO loss, straight right to ground punches. So I'm looking for Tuivasa to avenge 3 losses in a row and come back and win. He's only 31 years of age to Tybura's 38. Tybura's a tough guy. He usually weathers the storm pretty well. But Aspinall's a different animal. He is a beast. So, yeah, I think they have the odds right at -330 or 130, I should say. Slight favorite for Tuivasa. Marcin Tybura is +110, almost even there, it says. Tybura's an inch taller, and he has 3-inch reach advantage. Tuivasa's fighting out of the Lions High Performance Center, and Tybura's fighting out of S4 Fight Club and United Gym. I think Tuivasa is gonna rely on his boxing and try and piece up Tybura. Tybura's gonna move around the ring a little bit more, move in and out. But I think Tuivasa is just gonna bait him in and catch him with something, because he does, just as his nickname is, Bam Bam, he has some heavy hands. So anyways, I think those are the 6. Sorry, there is 6 this time. 6 main event fights, main card fights. So, it's time for some coffee, guys. I appreciate everyone listening in to my predictions, going through the fight main card this Saturday. That's going to be an interesting one in Las Vegas, March 16th, 2024, UFC Fight Night. Again, this is Morning Coffee with Cory. where we talk all kinds of information about the UFC fights, making my predictions, just giving you the down low on everything that's coming up. Yeah, if you missed UFC 299 last weekend, you missed a big one. Oh, that's better. That'll wake me up this morning. Anyways, this is early morning coffee with Cory. If you like my content, please like it, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate any viewers that want to learn more, and I'm going to try to do this more often now. This is very new to me, so bear with me, and I hope you like my commentary. Thanks for coming to my channel, and I'm going to drink my coffee in peace.